I'm Katie. I'm inviting you along to get ready with me for this event that I'm going to. I'll be performing a dance, and this is the costume I'm wearing ahead of time so you can see it close up, as the only video I have is pretty far distance. So I started with my festival pin curls, and I'll put a link for that below so that you can curl your hair without using heat. I did take my hair down before it was completely dry, so I'm not getting the definition of curls in the front like I wanted to. I'm going to quick fix that because it's actually really hot and dry and windy outside. So I'm going to roll these around a makeup brush, pin with a bobby pin, and then after I get all my makeup done and most of my hair, these will set just fine outside, just going out there for a little while. And you can see my hair just was magically braided without me doing anything. I actually edited that part out because I show how to do the hairstyle in another video. So this, I'm just basically going over what I do to help you get started. And the links to both of those videos are below. Don't forget to start off with your eyelid primer in place and your foundation as well. I have a detailed list when you go into the information below of exactly what my favorite products are that I am using currently. Right now I'm putting in some contouring, and I'm using my Tartelette in Bloom palette by Tarte. They have colors in there that work really well for contouring, so you don't always have to buy a separate product. Get as much as you can out of what you already have. So here I'm showing you the key places to put contouring. You can do it darker if you'd like to. I didn't know how bright the lights would be where I was going, so I'm just going to go about medium. And now an eyeshadow that matches my outfit really well, adding a little bit of water, and I'm using a paintbrush here. It's a watercolor brush. I'm going to be lining all around my eyelids. And right now I'm just getting started here, so I got the general idea of how it's going to look. I'm going to go back in and fill this in later, because right now we need to do the traditional Egyptian belly dance eye, and I do that with a liquid liner. You could use a business card to get the edge if you want, a piece of tape, or you can freehand it like I do. So now that that is dry and in place where I want it to be, I'm going to be going all the way around it with this liquid liner that I've made on the spot, adding water to the eyeshadow. And that adds a really fun color detail and gets you really concentrated pigment. So it's going to be obvious that you have color there. It also adds a lot more detailing to the wing, which is really nice. A lot of times when doing makeup, I tend to do less is more, and that's not what you want for stage makeup. It really needs to be dramatic or it's not going to show up at all. And double check for symmetry. Make sure both eyes are turning out evenly as you go. You can also do your inner lower waterline if you'd like. That helps get rid of any brightness right there where you don't want it to be. You want it to be dark. And now I'm putting on a color corrector, so it doesn't just go underneath my eyes to get rid of any shadowing or fallout there, but you want to pull it down to create a triangle of light. I'm going to be trying a lip stain here and seeing how it works. This is a red color, and I also have a dark pink color. I will do a review on this later if you'd like. So the idea is you apply the lip stain. It feels like a very, very thick lip gloss, very sticky. And then you hold your mouth still and let it dry. While I'm waiting, I'm going to apply blush to the apples of my cheeks and pull it upward on the cheekbone. This is my favorite setting powder. It feels so good on your skin. Very nice. And if you put on a little too much, it brushes off very easily. Spreads around. no problem. I put this heavily on my T-zone, and that takes away any shine I don't want. Check your fingers now, make sure you don't have anything that you don't want to put on your face. And we're going to be applying highlight. I'm starting off with the lightest shade in this palette. This is the Stila highlighting palette. And sweeping it on all the areas I want that nice highlight shimmer. And I do want a little on my eyes as well. This is a really great tip. It applies so nicely on the eyes. Now I'm going to get a very stark white. Since I have so much white in my outfit, I really want to tie that into my makeup. I'm going to put it pretty heavily in the inner corners of my eyes here. And just a little underneath the brow bone. Although this is definitely not a day look. And this is feeling dry, but maybe not quite yet. So I'm going to apply the eyelashes. Here is a trick to get your eyelashes where you want them at all times. Apply the glue to your eyelid, not to your eyelashes. Then the glue is exactly where you want it, and you just need to maneuver the eyelashes into place. The great thing is, if you put them in the wrong place, they don't stick. You just move them down where they will. Definitely a dramatic look. And any little parts that don't seem to be blending naturally into the rest of your lash line, just fix that with your eyeliner. Now let's take this off. I'm not getting the pigment that I really wanted to, but at least it's a nice base. So I'm going to just go ahead and apply a standard red lipstick. I'll keep practicing and see if it's me who's not applying it right, or if it's just the product doesn't have enough pigment in it. And I'm going to add extra moisture to my lips and protection from the lipstick wearing off with my Shackley lip moisturizer. I've been outside, so let's take down these curls. It looks like they curled beautifully. Set them a little bit with some hairspray. And I like the way it turned out. So now it's time to put in some accessories. And since we want to look a bit like clouds, we're going to be putting in these huge white flowers. I think I'd like to showcase these curls, so I'm going to put them in between the flowers, as they're not going to drape over the edges on the outside without looking really weird. As you can see right there, just not the right look. This is a lot prettier. So I just need to pull them upwards to get the most curl right next to the flowers as possible and pin them into place. Spray again. And I think I'm set. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will be sending you a new video shortly.